That's only right. That defeats the purpose. Or other than that, our captivity has been purposeless, man. You know what I'm saying?
The Lord say He looking for a contrite heart, man. That's how you pretty much get a sacrifice. Because back in the ancient world, you sacrifice, or you had to go through the Levites, which is the Haitians today. You had to go through them. You go to them, and then they will sacrifice for you whatever you did. But now the Lord ain't taking that. So what He's taking is basically your body. He's taking you. All right. You got to sacrifice, like I said, Romans 12 chapter, first verse. You got to make your body a sacrifice, man. Spending time studying, learning about the Lord, and doing things that's pleasing to the Lord, man. Being brotherly, not being a damn nigga, you know what I mean?
Offending less.
Yeah, offending less, trying your best to keep the commandments, you know what I mean? Hey, man, so that's at the end of the day, man. All right, but you got it back, though.
It's in 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come?
Right. So when those evils shall come, what you do? Come back to the Heavenly Father, man. And that time is now, man. That's not next week. That's not when you get your check. You know what I'm saying? That's not after Mother's Day when you take your mother from vacation to come back. You know what I'm saying? That time is now, man. Keep going.
Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourge for amendment.
Yeah, that's the chance that's coming, man. You know what I'm saying? Famine, man. That's a plague of the Heavenly Father, man. You know what I'm saying? Pestilence. That's a plague of the Heavenly Father, man. This is not the first kingdom that the Heavenly Father has destroyed, man. But you have to read the scriptures to know that, man. But our people don't read, man. You know, they think God is all love, but when you read the Bible, damn near 85% of it is destroying, man. Chastising the nation of Israel, man.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Or another thing, if Jake do read the Bible, he don't believe it. He think it's a fairy tale book. He's like, all right, like Jake thing is, look, man, I can't conceive that the Lord has spiritual powers. I can't believe that the Lord used Moses to part the Red Sea. I don't believe in that, man. That's how Jake think, man, because you carnal as hell now, man.
How can you feed 5,000 people?
Yeah. You try telling that to Jake now, man. Try bringing him some breadcrumbs and some some fish, like two fish or something like that. Try bringing that to Jake now. But all right, man, you gonna feed these 5,000 people with this, man. Jake, look at you crazy,
right,
man.
They drink water from a rock.
Right, you know what I mean? They made manna come down. Come on, man.
You sweeten the water?
Right, what are you talking about, man? Yo.
The tree ain't like maple.
Exactly. Exactly, man.
Or like that's where they get gum from, the sap of a tree.
Yeah, man.
That's where you get chewing gum.
That's where you get honey from, man.
Where
the fuck you think honey come from, man? I mean, bees make it too, but it's also like the sap and stuff like that. You get wild honey and shit that grows on trees.
Right, he didn't just pull out a damn jar of honey.
Exactly. It was like, I was gonna say that because that's how Jake think, man. Jake think like shit was how it is now.
Like they had factories.
Yeah, man. Like you, like Moses went to the damn corner store and got some honey, man.
or that Apostle Hall was talking about too. Like we ain't just go back to no Gregorian calendar back then. Like, all right, today is Saturday, Sunday, and find out when the Sabbath was. You had to observe the times. You had to look at the moon.
Exactly.
You know. I got something though. Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So you got to remember the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, before the evil days come. When thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, like right now, when we could be out, what's today, Sunday, yesterday, we could have been out all last night to the morning, partying right here on West 6, you know what I'm saying? We know where the hoes be, you know what I'm saying? And worried about every other thing than the truth. But we like, no, we doing it now. You know what I'm saying? While everybody, you trying to hoop? No, I got some shit to do. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to do this, trying to do that. Like you doing it, you remembering the Creator in the days of thy youth too. So not only when you old, you done lived your life, you know what I'm saying? And shit like that, you done did as much wickedness as possible. Now you want to seek the Lord because you got some little, you got a pension, you got a work pension, so you got a free, 401k, you got free money coming in. Now I got free time to sit back and read the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And eat peppermints and shit, right?
That's about a church.
Sing, stand up, shaking the head.
Exactly.
Hey man, you see the madness going on in these churches. You be mad as fuck.
Like the fucking preacher be telling them motherfuckers on their knees crawling and
yeah,
shit.
Man, I'm
shit,
talking about wild shit, man. like scaring kids and like I see it now. Yeah,
one
man.
pastor was
Kids.
fingering a woman in the church.
Yeah. I
On the
one of y'all
video.
brothers brought that out. And I was like, that's
On the
crazy.
video.
That's crazy.
I think she had a husband too, though. Like,
Yeah, then one of y'all bring it out too. Y'all talking
probably
about
with it. Right.
it's like you said. One of y'all said pastor was teaching women.
Yeah, that his seed was like magical or some shit.
Yeah,
I
some
seen-
shit.
I
Yeah,
seen that
giving
one.
head or some shit. It was
They had
like
like a
serious,
line of
man.
them just
One
like,
of the brothers
yeah.
brought that
That's the
out.
scripture that
We're
talk about.
playing, okay. Yeah, man.
That's the scripture that talk about leading silly women's captive.
Yeah.
You know, you lead because they silly already. They ain't got the spirit of the truth. They void of understanding.
and that's how you know these women fucking demons, man. They listen to a goddamn demon like that, then listen to order, man. They say, hey, don't come up to camp. You gotta learn from me, though.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking problem. Oh, Great Millstone, they don't deal with women. But they going to listen. They going and tell them, if I finger you, this. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's
Really,
madness,
though?
bro.
That's why motherfuckers gotta be destroyed, man.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers is destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. The Most High is coming back to kill, man. Deuteronomy, man. I mean, like in Matthews, man. You know what I'm saying? He coming with a fucking sword, man. You know what I'm saying? People walk around like shit sweet, man.
Yeah.
Niggas smoking Black and Miles, man. People partying, going to the beach. You know what I'm saying? Lighting firecrackers and all this shit, man. Keep going on that, cause this is what's to come, man. You know what I'm saying? We trying to find the Lord in our days, thy youth, man. Before all hell come, man. And the hell is already here. It just ain't hit America. Keep going,
Second Ezra 16 verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness.
All these things, they not gonna turn from their wickedness, man. So we don't get all bent up about it, man. Well, our people don't want to hear the word of Heavenly Father, man. Because it already say y'all gonna seek him when he can't be found. Keep going.
Nor be always mindful of the scourges.
Keep going.
Behold, victims shall be so good cheap upon the earth,
Mm-hmm.
that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Things gonna be cheap, man. You know what I'm saying? People don't think they gonna be at ease, man. You know what I'm saying? The food gonna be cheap. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be stirring up food. They gonna, just like the live stream you put up, man. You wanna keep them out of their comfort, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
People
yeah,
wanna
yeah.
be comfortable, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That pretty much that's what it speaks. Our people gonna be comfortable, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got the food stamps, I got a bun, I got
Gas
more
is
food.
low.
Yeah.
I can load up the truck, load up
Right,
the bike
full
too.
tank,
Fuck it.
going on road trips and shit, man. College parties, all fucking things, man. People just like in the days of Noah, man. Gonna be marrying, being drunkards, all that shit, man. Going being harlots, you know what I'm saying? That's happening now before our eyes, man. Keep going.
And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Right, and that's happening now, man. Cause the only people that's really in that folly spirit is Americans, man. Over there in Venezuela, they going through famine, and they in an uproar. Over there in Gettysburg, Germany, they over there rioting right fucking now as we speak, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't sitting down. Ain't no problems among them now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no man of the Lord teaching a word to them now. Ain't nobody sitting in no goddamn churches now, man. Everybody in the goddamn streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Down there in Brazil, you know what I'm saying?
I got something for you right
Yeah.
That's cool. St. Matthew's chapter 10 verse 14. And whosoever shall not receive you nor hear your words, when ye depart out of that house or city, shake off the dust of your feet. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. Which Sodom and Gomorrah, those 5 cities, was destroyed by fire. Sulfur rain from the heavens, all right, and destroyed it. So he said it's gonna be more tolerable for that, and he didn't tolerate that. If you pick up what I'm putting down, if you comprehend that joke, man, he didn't tolerate that. So he said it's gonna be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah than for that city. And America is all those kingdoms wrapped up into one. Like you probably have Sodom and Gomorrah, which is fuck off me, nigga. Homosexuality, you know what I'm saying, at an all-time high. But that was probably like the main wickedness that was going. They probably had like a bit of worshiping idols. But at least then, even in that captivity, we still knew, you know what I'm saying, that we was Israel. We still knew, you know what I'm saying, with the woo. But long story short, this is all of them in one. Like this is, what city was that? Stockholm. If y'all know where Stockholm is. It's not Ohio, it's like Stockholm something, I don't know. They about to put out $12,000. You see the cross sign? They want to have 2 women holding hands instead of a man and a woman. The cross sign that tell you like when to walk and when to stop. They got like an orange hand. The orange hand, and they got 2 people walking. They wanted to put 2 women like dresses for like homosexuality. I just read that shit. It came out July 5th on RT News. Like what the fuck?
I said they ain't no different from the bathroom thing.
Yeah, the bathroom thing.
House thing.
So they like right now, if you can pan the camera down there and zoom in, that walk sign with the white man on the little black thing, they trying to basically have 2 women up there or 2 men up there to celebrate their pride, and it just went to an orange hand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They just said they gonna put out $12,000 just for that city alone to implement that new design, man.
And see, that's why you know Esau full of it, man. Cause here it is, we don't got money to do this, but you got money to put shit like that, man. You know what I mean? Show you. And Esau like going into that House bill he passed with the bathroom bill that Obama passed. Like now it's called like a unisex sign or whatever. You have like the woman, you know, you got to go to the bathroom, got the man with no. The man then got the woman and got the dress on. It's trying to make that shit with half dress and half, you know what I mean, half man. Esau gotta go, man. You just it's not necessary for you. Yeah. That's crazy, man.
Right, that shit wicked as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? But people gonna be mourning and scoffing against the Lord when it's gonna be destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be mad at the Lord when they gotta kill their children to eat, man. When they drinking blood, man, they gonna be crying to the Lord. Why? You know what I'm saying? The Lord gonna say, well, why the fuck you ain't say anything when it was homosexuals out here, man? Why you ain't march or protest when they had that damn pride parade, man? You know what I'm saying? That's why the Most High say he gonna laugh at your fucking calamity, man. Cause this place gotta fucking go, man. It's fucking wicked, man. It's over with. Keep going, dog. Yeah, in that 16 chapter.
This is 2 Ezra 16 verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
Right, so the sword is gonna destroy those that survive the famine, man. You know what I'm saying? Where you ain't gonna be able to eat, man, you gonna get the fucking sword, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't all gonna come in a fucking hour, man. The Lord is gonna slowly destroy this place, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna come in a couple of days, man. This shit is gonna be drugged out, man. And it's gonna test a lot of faith of the brothers, man. You know, that's why I say my servants shall eat, man, while they starve, man. It's not just gonna be a quick quickie, man. The Lord is gonna drag this shit out, man. And it's beautiful, man. Because our people they gonna realize that the Heavenly Father is doing this, man. The true power, man. Keep going.
And the dead shall be cast out as dung. And there shall be no man to comfort them.
Right, so it's just gonna be bodies in the fucking street, man. It ain't gonna be nobody to bury them, man. You gonna see your grandma laying over here. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see a couple 2/3 niggas over there. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see these devils and shit laid the fuck out, man. You know what I'm saying? But Lord, when the elect, man, we gonna keep on strolling, man. Keep going.
For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down.
Right, the earth gonna be wasted. It's gonna be cast down, man. You know what I'm saying? There ain't gonna be no cars out here navigating. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no store. It ain't gonna be no more going to Aldi's, going to Subway, man. Ain't gonna be no more shopping at Tower City. Ain't no more kicking it down at Menor Mall, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be desolate, man. It's gonna be famines, man. Real destruction, man. Days of sorrow. Keep going.
There shall be no man left to till the earth, and to sow it. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them?
Right, so the earth is gonna continue to grow, man. The fruit and everything is gonna, ain't nobody gonna be able to pick it, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no more trimming the trees and cutting grass and shit, man. It's gonna be like a real wilderness, man. Keep going.
The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? All places shall be desolate of men.
Yeah, all places gonna be desolate of men, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be no organizations and governments, man. It ain't gonna be no more city jobs and go over and cut that shit, man. Cause everybody gonna be in sorrows, man. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be invading each other's households. Women gonna be raped and ravaged. You know what I'm saying? Men gonna cry bitterly. You know what I'm saying? You hoe ass niggas out here, man, that despise the word of Heavenly Father, man. And that's for people that's free and bond, man. You know, the ones in jail, they gonna get it worse because they gonna still be locked up in captives, man. Yeah, just like in that prison down in Venezuela, they gonna be eating each other and shit, man. Keep going.
So that one man shall desire to see another, and to hear his voice. For of a city there shall be 10 left.
I like that scripture.
Right. Think about that, man. It's gonna be one man desire to see another, man. You can leave out 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You see Jack out here, man. So imagine when you desire to see one, you not gonna see one man, man. That's a lot of fucking death, man. Ain't nothing love about that, man.
And 2 of the field which shall hide themselves in the thick groves in the clefts of the rocks.
Right, so you gonna have brothers hot, man. Some brothers gonna be in the field, some gonna be in the cliffs and rocks, man. Wherever the light or wherever the spirit leads you, man. But it say you gonna desire to see one man and shall not see him, man. You gonna just be walking, man. You ain't gonna know where you you could be walking. You think you in Ohio, you probably in Wisconsin some goddamn where, man. You could